What's up, my friends, and welcome to the final solo game of the month campaign for 2025, and we may have just been saving the best for last. I want to tell you a little bit about Radiance. This big old box right here. Obviously it's not final, it's my nice little white box prototype. But anyway, a solo 1 to 2 player deck building game from my good friend Joe Clipful. You might remember Joe from Rome, Fate of an Empire, and also Gloomhaven, Button and Bugs, and also Dragons of Etchinstone, which is another big campaign that happened not too long ago. But anyway, Joe has just really established himself as an incredible game designer, and if you like games that don't have a ton of luck, necessarily don't have a lot of, randomness, that are very much odes to games like Mage Knight. This game is very similar to the Lord of the Rings LCG. This kind of Joe's love letter to that game. It's his favorite game of all time. It's also got some elements of Marvel Champions, one of my favorite games of all time. And so, yeah, this is just one I am incredibly excited to finally bring to life, finally bring it to your tables. I think Joe sent me a message, called me about this game maybe a year ago or so, and he's like, hey, I've been working on this thing, are you interested? And the answer was immediately yes, before he even started telling me about it, just because, I like Joe, I like working with Joe, I'm going to continue working with Joe, get some more cool projects coming up in 2026. But it's a deck builder, but not like your typical, hey, you need 1 million cards deck builder. When you start the game, you only have 12 cards. And so unlike games like Marvel Champions, where you've got a big stack of maybe 50 or so, and you're really hoping the right card at the right time comes out to make that cool combo, well, in this one, if you need a card, you're going to see it pretty soon. And every card is multi-use. Every card is going to be, has different abilities, has different stats, has different ways that you can use it, and depending on the game state, depending on kind of how things are going, you're going to use the same card in different ways as you kind of traverse these different locations, represented by this amazingly illustrated location deck, as you fight the Shade, these enemies, these bad guys, these creatures of the night, creatures of darkness, you might say, as heroes, as these luminaries, these heroes of light. And anyway, Joe's got a really cool video about the lore and the background and everything down below, so be sure to check that out if that's your vibe, if you want to really get into, okay, who are we, why are we here, what's the backstory, what's the 50 years ago. That's a really cool video to check out. I won't go too deep into that, let Joe explain his world that he's bringing to life. But anyway, let's talk a little bit more about the game. If you like efficiency, if you like Mage Knight, if you like games where you've got a lot of different knobs and dials to turn, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this, going to combo into that, it's going to bump me up over here, this is going to create this over. It's got all that and more, all that in a bag of chips, you might say. It's a game with a little bit of a steep learning curve, but once you get it, you get it. And it all just kind of comes together and it makes this really amazing experience. That's not a campaign. It's not like, all right, I'm going to do this in chapter 1 and then chapter 2 and chapter 3. No, everything you need is in this box. You sit down, you play a session, takes an hour and a half or so, probably 60 to 90 minutes once you really get the hang of it. And then you put it back in the box, and the next time you come along, you pick a new hero, pick a new profession, kind of mix those things together, choose a different boss. Hey, let's see if we can beat this one this time. And so it's not something that's going to be like, all right, it's going to take you 50 hours to get through this thing. No, it's like, create your own experience every time. Everything is in this box that you need. Now, we'd love to do expansions. We've already got some ideas about that, but that is not here nor there. This game is everything you need out the gate. And you'll notice that this is in the bigger box. That's because I'm learning my lesson from Rome, Fate of an Empire, and we're not going to do a basic and then maybe do a deluxe later. Like, no, right out the gate, we're going to do a deluxe version. It's got some amazing dual layered and even tri-layered boards. It's got upgraded tokens. It's got a 2-player expansion. It's got all these extra modules, these kind of built-in expansions that you don't need to play the game. You can have you can have an incredible time in the base game, just the $25 version. But if you want to take your experience to the next level, if you already know you're a Joe Clipful fan, if you already like his other games, if you already see this game, you're like, oh, I think I'm going to love this, wanted to go ahead and give you a deluxe version option and not have to worry about a follow-up campaign or anything like that. And we have this all in where you can get premium card sleeves and get some neoprene mats thrown in, and just kind of, here you go, here's all the stuff, get what you want, leave the rest, and go have some fun. This is also, I think, the best looking game we've done so far at Solo Game of the Month. Drew, the graphic designer, did an amazing job putting it all together graphics-wise. My friend Cole, the illustrator, did another just incredible, excellent job with the artwork. There's almost 100 unique illustrations in this game, but at the same time, I would love to add more, and so this is the first solo game of the month campaign that's going to have some stretch goals, and if we hit those goals, we'll add even more artwork to the game. The game is already, I mean, as good as you can get as far as a component quality standpoint, especially the deluxe, and so there won't be stretch goals in that department. It's already 10 out of 10 in my opinion, but I would love to add more art on more cards, and so hopefully we can hit those stretch goals and bring a beautiful game, make it even more beautifuler, if you will. And so anyway, thank you so much for being part of Solo Game of the Month. It's been another incredible year, and it's awesome just to be able to end it with a bang, end it with, in my opinion, maybe the best game we've done so far. Obviously, I'm biased, and that's my opinion, but I really think this one is truly excellent. It's kind of bringing a lot of Joe's ideas together for this culmination of just this wonderful, wonderful experience. And so, yeah, can't wait to bring it to life, bring it to your tables here soon. Again, thanks for being part of this, and looking forward to just another year coming up, 2026. Got plenty of games already planned. A lot of games that already, getting artwork done and getting things together for upcoming campaigns. But yeah, just really pumped to finish this year out with this game. So anyway, check out more down below. There's all sorts of videos about the ins and outs of the games and all the different little systems and mechanisms and things like that. We try to put everything together in a way that would be easy to kind of grok and understand how this game works. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, I just continue to be in awe of this whole thing, that people continue to show up every month and buy these games and post about them online when they arrive and say nice things about them. I'm so thankful to be part of what we're building here in the solo gaming community, and that's because of you, and that continues to be part of, because of you. And I'm just pumped that I get to, on a monthly basis, bring you another game that I think is amazing, that I think you will enjoy. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up. Merry Christmas season. My kids are already decorating the house, and it's like, okay, that's fine. 'Tis the season. But anyway, I'm going to go figure that out right now. But let's go put the Christmas tree up. But anyway, I'm rambling. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for checking out the campaign, and yeah, for being part of this whole entire thing.